morning, dear students. How are you all? Today, we are going to continue with the new unit of first PU mathematics. Because in the previous session, yesterday, we have heard, we have discussed about functions and the algebra of functions. And for your kind information, whatever continuation, what are the other concepts which are there in the textbook, they have been deleted, they have been eliminated for this year, this academic year. Therefore, we will not continue with them. So, whatever has been done in the class, so in that also, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆಯಲಾಗಿದೆ. So, ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. Just I will tell you about what are the portion deleted from first unit. A little thing has been deleted. So, I will tell you about that one later. So, now today we are going to start a new unit which is found on the board. It is trigonometry. Trigonometry. So, just we have already studied about trigonometric ratios in first PU. This one what you call 10th standard. But here in first PU, what all concepts we are going to study? So, the answer is nothing but same thing what we have studied earlier. We are going to recall. ಮೊದಲು ಏನು ನೀವು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು recall ಮಾಡಿ. So, just ಅದಕ್ಕೆ additional concept ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಲಿತೇವೆ. So, trigonometric functions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. Trigonometric functions. ನೀವು ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ trigonometric ratios ಅಂತ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. In 10th standard we have studied about trigonometric ratios. We had a recap. ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು recall ಮಾಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Trigonometric ratios ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ identities. We have discussed about that one. Now today we will have a beginning of first PU syllabus, that is trigonometry. In trigonometry, what all concepts have been explained in first PU, we will discuss about it. Before that, just I will tell you, so how that word trigonometry formed. ಈ trigonometry ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಪದ ಉಂಟಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ, so this particular word is a combination of three particular words. One is tri, second one is gono, and the third one is metric. Tri means three, gono means angles, plural of gono, so it is angles, and three angles. Metric means measurement, so it is simply study of three angles. Which concept? ಯಾವುದು ನೀವು ಮೂರು ಕೋನ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಆಕೃತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? What do you call a figure which is having three angles? Nothing but triangles. Trikona. Therefore, the study of triangles and their properties is there in the unit trigonometry. Artha aita? So in trigonometry, we are going to study about the properties of triangles. And that is very useful. There are a lot of applications. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಉಪಯುಕ್ತವಾದಂತಹ ಕೆಲವು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. So that is in trigonometry. It is hard of mathematics, like, because there are so many other topics where we use trigonometry. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದ ಈಗ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್, ಯಾವುದು ಹೊಸ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಕಲಿತೀರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಜಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ trigonometry. So before we begin with, so I'll highlight very first concept which has been given in your NCERT book. It is nothing but angles. So we shall discuss about angles. First of all, what do you mean by angle? Kona endriyanu. Kona alla, kona endriyanu. What do you mean by angle? Suppose if anyone asks you, define angle. ಕೋನದ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, how do you define angle? Please tell me, how do you define angle? ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ just angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ a figure like this. We simply call this as an angle. ಹೀಗೆ angle ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಲ್ವಾ? Is it true? What do you mean by angle? ಕೋನ ಎಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Actually, angle is nothing but it is amount of rotation. Angle is amount of rotation. I have two rays here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕಿರಣಗಳಿವೆ. Rays ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಿರಣಗಳು. I call one is OA, and the other one is OB. If there are two rays meeting at a point O, So we simply call their forms an angle. So this is an angle. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ angle ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೀಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಸೂಚಿಸಬಹುದು. ಹೀಗೆ. This is the proper way of denoting or just drawing an angle. Angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. This is not the simple figure which represents angle. Angle is nothing but it is amount of rotation. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, this I'll show it like this. I'll take a ray like this. ನೋಡಿ, this is OA. It can be extended. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೂಡ ಉದ್ದ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This is OA. I simply call it as initial ray. ಇದು ಆದಿ ರೇಖೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So this one is known as terminal ray. ಅಂತ್ಯ ರೇಖೆ. ಇದು ಆದಿ ರೇಖೆ, ಇದು ಅಂತ್ಯ ರೇಖೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ? Just what I do here, I will be rotating this particular ray from OA through OB. Keeping this point fixed. ಕಾಣ್ತದ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. It is fixed here. And I rotate this. Okay. From OA to OB, suppose if I ask how much I have rotated, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾನು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು, how much I have rotated, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾನು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. What is the amount of rotation? ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿರುಗಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ this amount of rotation normally denoted with the Greek letter which is very good. This is the Greek letter and it is read as ಇದನ್ನು ಓದುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಥೀಟಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ so that angle is simply nothing but what? Please recall, angle is the amount of rotation. ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ? Just okay, if I take one more OP and let me just take another OQ. From OP to OQ, how much I rotate? ಎಷ್ಟು ತಿರುಗಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ, how much it is rotated, this amount, that amount of rotation is known as angle. And this angle is denoted with, so you are familiar with the notation of an angle, like it is denoted by POQ. This is read as angle POQ, means from OP to OQ how much you have rotated. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ, how much I have rotated, that is known as an angle. So here this angle theta can also be represented like this. The angle AOB. You are familiar with, no? Angle AOB is the angle at the intersection of OA and OB. That means from OA to OB, how much I have rotated. ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾನು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So that is known as angle, amount of rotation. So ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ angle ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. You are not supposed to have any confusion regarding angle. What is the angle? Angle is simply defined as an amount of rotation from initial ray to terminal ray. Okay? Have you understood it properly? Okay, so that is known as angle. So what we have studied earlier, I think we were given two rays, and just there is a sometimes you might have taken space in between two rays, and that is wrong. ಎರಡು ಕಿರಣಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಜಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಕಿರಣದಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಿರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ತಿರುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ, so that amount is known as angle. So this is one angle, this is almost right angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಲಂಬಕೋನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So ಇದು acute angle less than 90 degree, ಲಂಬಕೋನಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಕೋನವನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಲಘು ಕೋನ. So that angle, suppose if you have like this, suppose if you have this is the initial ray OX, and okay, if I have another ray OZ, see from OX to OZ how much you have rotated, how much amount of rotation, this is known as an angle. So I call it as alpha. And this angle clearly alpha is known as obtuse angle. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಧಿಕ ಕೋನ obtuse angle. Suppose if this angle is exactly 90 degree, we simply call this angle as a right angle. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ Trigonometry lambakona, right angle. So we have this angle is acute angle. Acute angle. Lagu kona, acute. Acute. Okay, so hagella, it's acute angle total. It's an acute angle. This is the right angle. Lambakona. Just hiki switches. We denote like this right angle. And this is angle more than 90 degree. Angle more than right angle, which is known as obtuse angle. It is called as what? Obtuse angle. So we have this obtuse angle, right angle, acute angle. I will not repeat much about this one because we are familiar with this. Okay, next I will give you the idea about the system which is used to measure angles. ಈಗ ಈ ಕೋನಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಪನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ದೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸಮ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್? ಆ ಪದ್ಧತಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಲಿಯಬೇಕು. So far we are familiar with only one system, that is in degrees. In your high school or this primary school, we have studied about angles in degrees. And you have been given a protractor, just what you call the kona mapana. Kannadalli kona mapana anta. The protractor alli just the angle is measured using that equipment, and there the angles which are measured are given with starting with 0 on one side, the other side 180 degree, at the middle 90 degree. We call it in degrees. So that particular system which you have studied earlier is simply known as sexagesimal system. Sexagesimal system. What is that sexagesimal system of measuring angle? Of measuring angle. In this particular system, importance is given to sexa 6. So we simply call the whole circular angle. The whole circular angle. And the ವೃತ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಕೋನ ಉಂಟವ, the whole circular angle. Just okay, let me take some point. E point ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, just okay, let me take one point here, A. So let me take this is the initial rate. OA is the initial rate. ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. Just okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, I just begin from here and I will rotate. The amount of rotation is known as angle. Suppose if I stop here, this angle is known as 180 degree. And if I continue, just okay, if I continue like this, and the angle hence form. Angle hence form. If you observe what I did, angle hence form. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಕೋನ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, that angle is like this. This angle. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ once again coming back to the same position. And this particular angle is known as one circular, one cycle, one circle, one circular angle. One circular angle is divided into 360 equal parts. 6 into 60, 360 degree. ಇದೀ ಈ ಕೋನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು 360 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ. The half of that is 180 degree. Half of this quarter of that one is 90 degree, which is known as right angle. And half of this circular angle is known as a straight angle. Straight angle. ಸರಳ ಕೋನ just ಇದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು 180 degree. Half of 360 is 180 degree. Obvious. So half of 180 degree is 90 degree. Correct? Now, so what is this angle? It is 90 degree. The whole circle is divided into what? 360 degrees. That is in sexagesimal system. And 1 degree, okay, just degree and ಸೂಚಿಸುವುದು ಹೀಗೆ 360 degrees. 360 degrees. I just denote it by 360 degree. This is the notation of degree. And we have next that 1 degree. That 1 degree is further divided into 60 equal parts. You imagine 1 degree and 1 degree. And that angle is divided into 60 equal parts. Imagine. Alochane happy. How much small angle you get. So each degree is divided into 60 equal parts and each part is known as minute. A 1 degree annu 60 ಸಮಪಾಲಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Therefore 1 degree ಅದರಿಂದ 1 degree ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ 60 minutes ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And 1 minute actually 60 minutes ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ? So we write minute with this notation. 60 with a single dash. 60 minutes. This has to be written as minute. And 1 minute is further divided into 60 equal parts. 1 minute ಅನ್ನು ಪುನಃ 60 ಸಮಪಾಲಾಗಿ ವಿಭಜಿಸಬೇಕು. Each minute is divided into 60 equal parts and each part is known as a second. Minute to second ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಟೈಮಿನ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. 60 seconds and it is denoted with the 60 double dash. This notation stands for what? Idu yavudake? Seconds. Seconds is denoted like this. 60 seconds. Therefore, can you please tell me 1 minute is 60 seconds. Therefore, 1 degree is how many seconds? Because 1 degree is 60 minutes, each minute is 60 seconds. Therefore, 1 degree it is 60 into 60 seconds. 60 into 60 is how much? 3600. 3600 seconds ಆಗ್ತದೆ 1 degree. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಲ್, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಂಗಲ್, ಇಡೀ ವೃತ್ತದ ಕೋನ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, it is divided into how many seconds? It is 360 degree into here 3600 which I told you. It is not important. In the textbook ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no importance is given to this, only for fun sake. So this 360 degrees and each degree is this much 3600. Therefore it is totally 360 into 3600 seconds. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕಷ್ಟೇ. So you need not give much importance to this. Okay. So next, this is one system. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯು ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ಯತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no much importance is given to the system of measuring angles in this way. Means sexagesimal system is not given much importance. Then what is given importance? ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 3-4 ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇದೆ. I am not going to highlight. Next one more system which is here is known as centesimal. Just ಓದಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ಕೇಳಿ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಂಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಚುರಿ, ಸೆಂಟಿ means 100. So according to which the right angle lambakona has been divided into 100 equal parts. It has to be divided into 100 equal parts. ಒಂದು ಲಂಬಕೋನವನ್ನು 100 ಸಮಪಾಲಾಗಿ ವಿಭಜಿಸಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. 90 ಸಮಪಾಲಾಗಿ ವಿಭಜಿಸಿ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯುತ್ತೇವೆ. But one right angle when you divide into 100 equal parts, each part is known as a grade. And each grade is further divided into 100 equal parts. Each one is a minute. But this minute is different from the previous minute we have discussed. And each minute is divided further into 100. 100 is given importance, centesimal. And each part is known as a second. That is different from previous system. We will not worry about that. We have to worry about very important system which is adopted in higher studies, that is circular measure. The next system, circular measure of an angle. It is also known as radian. Either circular measure or radian measure. So let me explain about what is the circular measure, what is the radian measure. So with this we will wind up today, because rest of you should not find it a little heavy. So this is very simple concept, like what is a radian? Actually, 1 radian means what? Okay, first let me explain with the diagram. 1 radian. It is simply denoted with this notation, 1 with this symbol, CLN. It is not C. This something like half moon. So 1 radian, we read 1 radian. This one we read it as 1 radian. So 1 radian. There is no other subdivisions, like only in radians. Suppose if you have to take small angles, you have to take 0.1 radian, 0.01 radian, like that. So they are the smaller angles. As we have done in the case of sexagesimal, 1 degree is further divided into 60 equal parts. ಖಾಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೇಡಿಯನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದರಿಂದ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯನ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗಮನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ನೌ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಯು. So what I am going to explain. So what is the radian? So I will explain about that. So actually what I do, let me draw a circle first. Let me draw a circle with the center at O. Center O itkondu ನಾನು ಒಂದು circle ಬಿಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. Okay, let me draw a circle with the center at O, and let me take the radius R. Let me take the radius of the circle is R. So the circle correct perfect ಆಗಿ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ? Yeah. So let me take a point here. ಇದು ಒಂದು ಬಿಂದು ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. I call this as A. Okay, let me join that to the origin. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು origin ಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. OA is one of the ray. I call this initial ray. And just once again look at, you have the radius of this circle is this one. ಸರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇದು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್, ಇದು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಅದೇ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಥ್ರೆಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಈ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬರುವವರೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಟ್ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಲೆಂತ್ ಉಂಟವ, ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಸದ ಉದ್ದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ OE is R, I take another point B on the circle, on the circumference. ಪರಿಧಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿಂದು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ B ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಈ ಲೆಂತ್ ಉಂಟವ, ಆರ್ಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಆರ್. ಇದು ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಆರ್ಕ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಸ್ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕಲ್. ಅದೇ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ನ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ನೌ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ another point D on the circumference. Let me join that B to the origin. Now can you view an angle between OA and OB? Kantada? So that angle, so let me take this angle. This is the angle formed. It's the amount of rotation from OA to OB. OA ಇಂದ OB ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ತಿರುಗಿಸಿ, how much I have rotated, this amount of rotation is simply called as one what? The radian. This angle is totally known as 1 radian. So ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುವುದು. You may just have some problems now. Suppose if I draw a very big circle, ನೋಡಿ ಇದರ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನಾನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಇರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. Suppose if I draw a big circle, ಆಗ ಈ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? So whether this angle changes? Dear friends, I'll assure you, you try at home, that angle will not change. Because ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದ್ದದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Suppose if I take this as the radius and the point A here, then we have taken the same radius here, and then the point B will be somewhere here, and it will be like this. Okay, from here to here, A. But angle at the center will be same. ಅರ್ಥ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? And this is simply known as what? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೆಯೋದು? It is one radian. समझा? Correct अर्थ आयता? What is the radian? So just okay. Now can you tell me how to define radian? ಹಾಗಿರುವಾಗ can you define radian? I simply define as one radian. ಇಷ್ಟುವರೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಪದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. I will just give the definition of radian. What all ideas I give while drawing this diagram, same thing I put it in words. One radian is the angle formed at the center. So where the angle formed at the center of a circle by an arc. ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಮಾರ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಕೋನ? ಆ ಕಂಸದಿಂದ ಮಾರ್ಪಟ್ಟ. By an arc whose length, the length of that arc, whose length is same as the radius of that circle. ಅದೇ ವೃತ್ತದ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಕಂಸದ ಉದ್ದ. Just read it once again. Radian definition. One radian, it is denoted as one radian is an angle. What's better? The formula is an angle formed at the center. Angle formed at the center of the circle by an arc whose length is same as the radius of the circle. Whose length is same as the radius of the circle. This should be same as this. This should be same as this. Of course, this also is R. This angle is simply known as what? One radian. This angle is known as what? One radian. So I will give you one more idea. When you measure an angle, you call that the angle is either positive or negative. So ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಧನ ಯಾವಾಗ ಋಣ ಕೋನ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So when you get positive angle, when you get negative angle. See, suppose if I take a ray OA, this is O. Let me just only take this is the radius. Now when you rotate anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise, ತದ್ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಈ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯಾವ ಗಡಿಯಾರ ಯಾವ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲಿಸ್ತದೆ that is clockwise. ಇದು opposite anti clockwise direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲಿಸುವುದಾದರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಕೋನ. So that angle hence obtained, this angle, the angle in which direction? Anti-clockwise is simply known as positive angle. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಧನ ಅಂತ. It is known as ಧನ. ಅದು positive angle ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Now supposing if the rotation is in clockwise, if the rotation is in clockwise, see I take this is OA. Suppose if this rotation, amount of rotation is in this direction. Say I call this point is okay. So let me take this point as B. Let me take this point somewhere here C. This angle hence obtained. So this angle is a negative angle. ಕೋನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಆಂಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ವೈಸ್ ಹೋದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಸಿ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅನ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ ಓ ಎ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಕೋನ ಹೀಗೆ ಇದು ಓ ಇದು ಎ ಓ ಎ ಇದು ಚಪಾತಿ ಆಂಗಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾಟ್ ಚಪಾತಿ ಆಂಗಲ್. ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ 0 ಆಂಗಲ್. 0 degree, 0 radian, anything is 0. So this angle is known as 0 angle. This angle, suppose if it is right angle, is known as right angle. 2 right angles is a straight angle. 4 right angles is a circular angle. So, ಇಷ್ಟು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Suppose okay, if you have this length, suppose this is r, and if this length is 3 by 2 r. So please be attentive now. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಇದು r ಆಗಿದ್ದು, suppose if this one is 1.5 times r, then this angle it is minus 1.5 radian. 3 by 2 radian. Minus negative. Why negative? Because it is in clockwise direction. Suppose if this one is same as r, same as radius of the circle, we simply call it 1 radian. Suppose if I take 2 r's, okay, 2 r's, somewhere like this, okay. This angle, e konake enanta kariyodu 2 radians. Suppose if we have another like this, just okay, it is continue like this, okay. So this angle, suppose if this also is r, so this total angle is known as 3 radian. 3 r, sorry, 3 radian, sorry, 3 radian. So if this is r and this also is r, we call 1 radian. Suppose if this is 2r, the angle at the center is 2 radian. Suppose if this is 3r, the angle at the center is 3 radians. Artha aita? So ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ instead of r, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸ್ತಾ ನೋಡಿ. Instead of r, if I take 1 unit, 1 feet. Unit means you can choose any unit. ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಾಪನವನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಒಂದು ಅಡಿಕೋಲು, 1 feet ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಇದು ಕೂಡ 1 feet ಇದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೋನವನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ 1 radian. Suppose if I take 2 feet of circumference, then this angle is what? 2 radian. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸುಲಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ರೇಡಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Suppose if I take 3 feet, 3 feet ಅಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಕೋನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳುದು 3 radian. ಈಗ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So I call this is the C, this is D. Therefore we can call here angle AB, sorry, AOB. Angle AOB, it is 1 radian. Yakandre it is anti-clockwise. Therefore positive angle. What is angle AOC? Angle AOC, when this is totally 2 feet, it is 2 radian. What is angle AOB? It is 3 radian. Radian C alla. This is the symbol. Sometimes in books also just by mistake they might have denoted with C. It is not exactly C. Suppose if you have like 4 feet, circumference is 4 feet, and if you measure in anti-clockwise direction, it is 4 radian. Suppose if you take half feet, this angle is half radian. This angle is half radian. Samjha? Okay, so with this we will wind up today. So next class when you come, just you must be familiar with what is an angle and how it can be measured like with the 3 systems, but only 2 systems we remember. One is sexagesimal system, second one is the circular measure or radian measure. So with this we will wind up. Dear students, I hope you understood what has been done in today's class, and if you have understood, please just to see that you like it and you subscribe the channel. Okay, so I expect all of you, because additional information may be given in the YouTube channel for public. Only when you subscribe you get the information regarding. So thank you so much. See you in the next class. But always keep your interest, the same interest has to be continued for all the classes. So take care. Bye bye.